Nurse Joy has been a staple in not just the Pokemon anime, but of course the games too. No matter what age or generation you picked up and played your first Pokemon game, we all shared the same walk down the aisle and were blessed with... So nostalgic, right? But you know, in my many years of playing Pokemon, I never considered what Nurse Joy did before they had these machines to do all the work for them. Welcome to The Last Nurse Joy, a game where you play as Ida, a Nurse Joy who doesn't have a machine to magically heal the Pokemon. Instead, we must use our medical knowledge to help treat injured Pokemon like this Skitty, for example. Its tail was crushed by ice. Oh, look how sad it is. We have to do our best to help. Ignore this part. We're gonna need to assess how bad the damage is. You poked it 66 times. Fuck! I was 3 away. I think I have a plan. Yeah, fuck it, we'll go. My current plan is... accurate. Am I sure it'll work? Absolutely. Let's begin. So I elected not to keep Skitty. Skitty's injuries were more serious than I thought. She couldn't walk properly. The tail got in the way. He thought it was part of the healing process and that it eventually passed. It took him 2 weeks to come back. Is Skitty okay? Skitty will be fine. What's more important is that they ordered one of those fancy healing machines and soon I'll be obsolete. Wait, you want to get rid of me? The nurse who's done so much for you? I saved your Skitty, I hope. I work day and night for this place and you're just gonna replace me like that? Fine. I've got 4 more days as your nurse. I'll show you how irreplaceable I am. I have to prove I'm better than some machine. I have to be perfect on this next patient. A Pikachu isn't feeling well and his owner's going to take tissues and go back to his computer? Yeah, I'll knock before I walk in. This Pikachu clearly isn't 100%, so we just need to take a closer look and... oh, it's just sick! After running some tests, reading a book, and checking its temperature, I determined this Pikachu has a fever. It needs an ice pack and some medicine, and Pikachu was sent on its way to recovery. Or rather, what really happened was we had to take Pikachu to Dr. Tajiri's room because he was busy. I'll just leave Pikachu here and get out of your way. Let's just go to sleep and pray we hear nothing through the walls. Are you serious right now? A good friend Scarlet needs help with her Zweilous. Oh, thank God. I thought that noise was something else. Zweilous can't stop shaking and appears to be suffering from hypothermia. Not a problem for us. We are the greatest nurse to ever exist, after all. Check the temp? Fuck no, I know what we need. Take his blood. I'll be able to sell that for a good price on eBay. We then grab a blanket and a heat pack and wrap it around Zweilous. This should slowly warm him up and he'll be better in no time. Look at, he's gonna be chilling in there. Oh. What's happening? Yo, they're tearing the blanket! Hey! Great. Now you're just dead. Cool. If Zweilous is gonna be that stubborn, then there's only one option. The Cone of Shame. 1, 2, 3! And I'm dead. Well, the Cone of Shame clearly didn't work, so our next best thing is Dr. Garcia's wheat bag. Oh. Okay, we've got one more solution, and it's probably the most adorable solution to ever exist. All is well in the facility again. There's only 2 days left before our services are no longer needed. Why are we even trying to fight? This machine can heal Pokemon in seconds, and every Pokemon I try to heal becomes a catastrophic episode. Maybe me and Chansey should just pack our things and leave. We make our way out, and to my surprise, there's this Empoleon there. It looks injured, so we follow it, and immediately I can tell something's off. Out of nowhere, it attacks me. Thankfully, Dr. Garcia is there to save us and informs us his Ditto is lashing out and in need of attention. We hurry back to the facility to inform the others. We're told nothing bigger than an insect can get into this facility, so we should have nothing to worry about. Right? Well, it looks like Ditto's in the facility and dangerous. We have to capture this Ditto and put a stop to its evil plans immediately. The Ditto is one of the 3 Pokemon in this room. We run a couple tests on the Pokemon and for some reason my dumbass thought it was the Pikachu. Big surprise it wasn't and the Ditto got away. The next room I found it in, it was disguised as an Espeon, and as soon as it noticed me, it put me to sleep. Espeon used hypnosis. Oh shit, alright. Ditto then transformed into an Arcanine and hid amongst the other Arcanine. What it didn't expect was that my brain is gigantic and I have just the solution to this, an ultrasound scanner. With this, we can scan the Arcanine until we find the one that doesn't match. What's it doing? It then proceeded to beat my ass, and worst possible scenario occurred. It turned into a human. Everybody is called to the lounge because there's an imposter among us. After asking them multiple questions and receiving far too personal answers, I used my expert deductive reasoning to reach the conclusion that Dr. Will was the imposter. Chansey, get him. I'm gonna quote Ida on this one. Oh, fuck. 0015 bars. I guess we're just gonna sleep off the fact we murdered someone, or we're just gonna have a wild drug trip instead. Honestly, yeah, that sounds about right.
No, that star. I see a lot of stars. You know them. Are they other Nurse Joyce? It's my mother. Your friend? Their Will. What is happening? Do you see it now, Ada? What is this game?
Watching it back now as I'm editing, it makes so much more sense, and this made the story so much better, but we'll get to that. Dr. Will explains that my dream was actually a vision from Gothitelle, so she asked me to inspect Gothitelle, and she doesn't seem too fond of me. After doing some reading, we discover she has hyposuperbia, and a key symptom of this is depression. We try speaking to Gothitelle, and she asks us to watch to prevent this vision from occurring. I'm sorry, but Pikachu flying in the air and eating shit is just way too funny for me. All we need to do is simply fix the issues in the present so that the future problems don't occur. Once I finished these tasks, Gothitelle had one more vision for me. Wait, why are we in Unova? Not only that, we're in somebody's house. We go upstairs and Dr. Will? Oh, she's dead. Gothitelle had us fix the future to see if we were capable of saving Dr. Will from old age. I'm sorry, Gothitelle. Losing someone important to you is difficult. It's one of the most difficult things I've ever gone through. Being the one to find my dad laying in bed, no longer breathing. The emotions I felt can still be felt to this very day, 2 years later. People die, and those memories you have with them are all that's left. But I think that's what makes life worth living. Life doesn't last forever, and those memories you make with the ones you hold close to you should mean everything. And although I miss my dad every day, I still hold a smile when talking about him because of how many great memories we made together. If there is something beyond this life, I hope you know how much I love you. And to those watching who may question whether or not they still want to live, don't give up. Think about how many more amazing memories you haven't even made yet.